everyone. I just want to film a quick wrap up for the summerathon 2019. Now I am wrapping this up early, like a day early, but I have some other things I'm trying to get into, so I completed all the challenges and I'm happy with that. I just doubled up on one. I read a total of 1,969 pages. I might be able to read more today, but maybe I'll comment below with how many pages I read yet. Otherwise, I just want to get these books back to the library because it drives me nuts sometimes. The first challenge was to read a beachy read, and I went with Ashley the Beachy, but On the Island by Tracy Gladys Graves, and it had been in my TBR for a couple months. Everyone had hyped up this book, so I really wanted to read it. I'm giving it 3 stars. I think the hype got to me. Her writing style, I just couldn't agree with. I couldn't get into it as much. I know beachy reads you could read in a day, and technically I could read this in a day, but I just didn't. And in this one, Anna and TJ, I think you might know this one, but anyway, they're in a helicopter in a plane crash, and they survive on this island for years. The pilot had died in the crash, and it's just them two. TJ is 16 at the time, and he had Hodgkin's lymphoma, whatever that's called, and he missed a lot of school, so Anna was coming to tutor him, and that was just her summer job because she's a teacher, and it's a taboo fall in love kind of thing, and it's not bad. I just was expecting more, sadly, but I still liked it with 3 stars. From the end of the challenge was to read a book with sunrise colors on it, and so that I read A Quiet Kind of Thunder by Sarah Bernard. This has been in my 2019 TBR. It's been in my TBR for 2 months and just didn't get to it. I'm giving this one 4 stars, and in this one, Steffi is a selective mute. She just has a lot of social anxiety, and it's hard for her to talk in front of people. Now, I thought this was the main character was deaf, but it's not. Reese, sorry for that mess. Reese comes to school, and he is deaf, and she knows a little bit of BSL, like sign language. So she helps him, and he thinks she's funny, and it's kind of the get to know each other kind of thing. It's hard hitting. There's some issues, obviously. I liked it. I just think the hype got to me on this one as well. What I thought about this one was it was kind of cute how they both felt like they weren't good enough in each other, and they had to went through those issues in order to be able to date each other and to be happy with themselves and each other. And I thought it was cute that way. I definitely liked it, and I definitely want to read more of the books. And I just want to throw in a quick that I read the last 120 pages of The Young Elite. And I'd have to say that I think this one, right now, I think I like it less than Legend, because I read the whole Legend series by her. But I still enjoyed it. And if you don't know what that is right now, start reading the book, just to give it a chance. I also read I See London, I See France for 2 challenges when I'm doubling up on is read a book featuring a road trip traveling on summer vacation, so I'm counting that one as, and then I'm also just going to combine it with read a book with food on the cover, because I have other challenges I'm trying to get to today. So I'm giving this one 3.5 stars. In this one, Sydney takes a unexpected European vacation with her best friend Leela, and they go through London, France, a variety of other European countries. And it's hard for her because Sydney has been helping take care of the mom who has severe anxiety and can barely leave the house. Most times she can't leave the house. And she's been protecting her younger sister from it. And Leela has never really taken care of himself, so the two take care of each other in a way and help each other through it. And Leela was going to go with her boyfriend Matt, but they broke up because he cheated on her. And then what happens? Matt still goes on a trip. They run into him and his friend Jackson. And Sydney knows that Jackson's bad, but she still wants to date him. Or at least hook up with him. I don't always agree with all of Sydney's choices in here. I'm not that young anymore. My values are a little bit different than Sydney's. So I think the hype got to me. I mean, I still enjoyed the book, but I had to overlook a few things, such as that. And the ending was shortly wrapped up, which seems to be a trend lately in all the books I read. I still enjoyed it, though. What I was trying to finish for the challenge with Food in the Covenant is Stay Sweet. And in this one, Amelia was at a creamery, ice cream stand here. And her new boss is like a love interest for her. And so far it's cute and fluffy. I mean, I still haven't gotten to the good stuff yet. But I know I'm not going to finish it in a day. My eyes hurt. And it's been I actually managed to sneak in all this already, so I'm happy with that. But I'll try to finish it by the end of the month. The fourth challenge was to read a book set in Summon, so I actually reread The Summon I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. I'm still giving it a solid 5 stars. And in this one, Belly goes with her mom and brother Stephen to the beach house with her mom's best friend and her 2 boys, Conrad and Jeremiah. And she has been in love with these boys, mainly Conrad, for a long time. And it goes back between the present storyline of the Summon and past Summons. And it's really cute. It's hard-hitting. It's not all light and fluffy. But it's one of those when it's a page turner when I can't put it down. So I'm still leaving it at 5 stars. I still love it. It still holds up. And I'm hoping to read the other 2 books quickly yet this Summon. The last challenge was to read your favorite summery drink while reading a book. So for that challenge, I drank a couple slushies, which was so good. I haven't had them in a while. And that's one of my favorite summer drinks. And it was approximately, again, it's been on my TBR for a long time. I'm giving this one 4 stars. There are some things that were cute. Again, I didn't agree with Bailey's choices all the time. This is a You've Got Mail retelling, which made it really cute. Basically, she met Alex online, and conveniently, he lives in the same town that her dad moved to when her dad divorced. And he is trying to get her to meet her for a film festival. And what I liked about this one is Bailey's into vintage things. She likes old movies. She dresses vintage. And that's something you don't see in too many books lately, in my opinion. So I liked that aspect. And they communicate online. And then she actually does go to live with her dad. And she doesn't tell him. She gets a job in a museum. And there, the security guard Porter is someone that she hates at first, and it's a hate-to-love kind of romance in a way, too. I really enjoyed it. There's some good substance to it, and I'm going to keep reading her books. I like Jen Bennett. She seems to be a hit for me. Alright, so that is my wrap-up. Again, I read 1,969 pages. I'm quite happy with that. It's been a long week. There's other things going on. June is always a busy month for me, so I was happy to read that, and I was happy to combine just one challenge. Maybe I can have read Stay Sweet by the end of the day, but I'm giving my eyes a break. And we're looking at another bonus. Another challenge that ends tonight. Alright, How did your summerathon go? How many books have you been reading lately? Is there anything that you really enjoy? Thanks so much for watching. Please hit like, subscribe, comment down below. I would really love it. Alright, have a great day.